Hello guys and welcome back to JaySoccerTips. My name is Jay, the king of odds, and in today's video what I'll be sharing with you is one of my most potent structure in getting 4 odds from the bookie. So whenever I want to make 4 times my money, this is the strategy that I actually apply. So most of my VIP members are familiar with this strategy because this is one strategy that has paid us a lot of money. So watch the video to the end, subscribe, turn on post notification, like this channel so you don't miss out on future updates from JaySoccerTips. Now, if you haven't watched my video on structure, make sure to watch my video on structures. Also, make sure to watch my video on betting odds explained so you understand how JaySoccerTips actually operates. I don't make predictions with match analysis. I use match odds in making predictions, and I have an ebook where I've written out match odds that would help you point you out to some specific games and their outcomes, so you don't need to do heavy analysis before you get to win. You can be a noob and still win from sports predictions if you follow my way of predicting games. So let's proceed with this video and hopefully some of you start bagging money from this strategy. Now, these are some booking codes that I've actually saved from the past weekend I gave to my VIP members. I'm going to show you how I work with these codes. So you're going to see what I actually do and you can replicate the same thing for yourself. Now, you have to understand that you might not get exactly the same result with me. You might not be as potent as I am because I am good at this. And there are some tips that I can actually predict with high accuracy. But if you know this strategy, you can actually use the insight on structures to get knowledge or to get some wins from this strategy. So let's get started. I've opened up some bookies, my bookie account. Okay, I'm going to load up these codes. These are codes from the tickets. I'm going to load up these codes and you get to see what we actually played on that weekend. So I'm heading up to verify bets. I'm going to load up this code so it comes out and you see that these are actually games that we played. So I've verified this first one. Take the second code. So I played these games Saturday and Sunday, and you can see that with the number of tickets and the percentage of wins I got from this is something you can actually make passive income from. You can actually make good money from every week. Now let's load up the third code. And I'll head on to load on the fourth code as well after this. Just 5 codes I'll be sharing with you. In other videos, I will share other strategies as well. But this video is talking about this particular strategy because all the games here follow the same structure that I used in creating this 4 odd. So I'm going to show you their similarities and how you can actually create these tickets yourself by doing the same thing. And this is the last of it. Now paste this in and verify bet. Now that we are here, this is the first game on our ticket. Now I played this on the 23rd of this month, 23rd November 2024. That is when I gave my members this ticket. And you can see from this is a 4 odd ticket, 20,000 naira stake or 22,000 naira stake to win 99,000. Now imagine making this in a day. This is just Saturday, making this 4 times in a day. Now let me show you what I actually did with this ticket and how these structures actually operate. You can see that from this game, what you want to do when creating a structure like this is you need a game with 1.1 odd. So I have my odds ebook. You can actually do that. But if you know how to analyze, I'll show you a video on how to analyze for straight wins. Make sure you look for 1.1 odd. That is the odd that is absolutely very sure most of the time to actually win. Now, there are some 1.1 odd that would destroy you. But because I know the basic 1.1 odd that actually wins, it's easier for me to pick them. This is an example of 1.1 odd that I picked for that day. Anaka, Slavia, Kumeris. This is one of the 1.1 odd that I actually picked to win. And then what you need again after picking up your 1.1 odd is you need to go for 1.3 odd. And you need 2 1.3 odd for this strategy. 2 of them. 1, 2. You can see this game we gave as a students 23rd November 2024 actually won 7-0. Now, like I said in my videos on structures before, you will notice I have mentioned 1.3 odd a lot of times that you have to pick this on most of the structures. This is because this is one of those odds that actually win. And those of you who have my ebook already know different variants of 1.3 odds that win. So you know how to pick these games already. So for those of you who know how to analyze, watch the video on how to analyze straight wins and start analyzing for 1.3 odd wins when creating this structure, and you get similar results. Now, this is Stuttgart, Bochum, 1.3 odd as well. You can see this, they won 2-0. Now, the interesting part of this strategy is that every single ticket I played for that same Saturday followed the same structure: 1.1 odd, 1.3 odd, 1.25 odd. Now, this is 1.3 odd, but it got reduced on this bookie. And then, if we go to the third bet on the 23rd again as November, the same game, you can see that this is basically the same game I am picking, right? I'm using the same game and repeating them. Stuttgart, Brugge, and Hanaka, the same game I used. Now you see the difference when I'm done going through this ticket. There's a slight difference that actually makes you win this ticket, because these 3 games that you're picking out, these are the surest teams that you have to go for the day. You have to make sure you're picking out the surest teams for the day that has these odds. Now for the fourth bet, you can see that the fourth bet is the same Europa, which is the same as the second bet. Europa, Gaones, Botev Plodiv. Europa, Gaones, Botev Plodiv. You can see that they are the same odds. This is for Saturday, 23rd November 2024. These 4 games you can see here is for Saturday, November 2024, right? 23rd of November 2024. Now let me show you what is different about this ticket. If you check this ticket after you scroll down, you can see that this is Northampton versus Cambridge. I played this halftime draw. And this is because if you play these 3 tickets like this, these 3 matches like this, you are getting 2 odds already. And then, if you also watch my video, I might have a video on my channel already talking about how to predict halftime draws. If I don't have that, I'll do a video on that. But then, most people with my ebook already know the odds they have to go to on Bet365 that will give them halftime draw. But remember from the video I mentioned about under 3.5 goals and likes, I told you the championship is a league where you can actually get under 3.5 goals full time. It's a low scoring league, and this is why I'm able to predict this game accurately. And you ended full time 0-0, but I actually predicted halftime draw. Now, if you've watched my video on where to find under 3.5 goals full time, what you notice is that the leagues I picked here are actually leagues that I've mentioned in that video. Like I said, the Italian league is a low scoring league, meaning I can actually predict under goals from that particular league and get under or even halftime draws from that particular league, which is why you see Inter Milan, AC Milan versus Juventus for this particular ticket as halftime draw. And then if we go over to check, we'll see that some other games as well. This is Scotland. So, but these are some leagues that actually deliver low scoring games. And because I use match odds, it's easier for me to even go to leagues that play over and still pick out games that would give me under goals. So if you apply the knowledge I use for where to find under goals, and you also have my odds ebook, you can actually make predictions for halftime draw using this strategy. Now, let's head over to 24th of November 2024. This is the ticket to play on 24th, which is on Sunday. Or before we move on to that, let me confirm to you that these games are actually games that would played for that day. These are the results. Northampton, Cambridge 0-0 full time. We've selected halftime draw, but they played 0-0 full time, and that is because we know how to predict halftime draws. That is the key thing in this strategy. This is Northampton, Cambridge. Remember I said in my video about under 3.5 goals, where to get it. You can see this odd on 1xBet is similar to the odds on the video I made about how to predict under 3.5 goals full time. So this is Northampton, Cambridge, and you can see this is 0-0, 23rd November 2024. 23rd November 2024, Saturday. We'll come over here to the next bet, which is Milan Juventus. Let's search for Milan or Juventus. And you can see this full-time 0-0. It means that you can actually predict full-time draw with the same odds you use in predicting half-time draws, which is the advantage people who have my ebook actually have over those who try to analyze matches. Now come over to the third game, Wimbledon versus Warsaw. It's the same thing. Wimbledon, you can see this, they lost by 1 goal, but then it gave us halftime draw as the outcome for this particular match, which is what we predicted on our ticket. That is why halftime draw is a bit safer than when you play full-time draws. Though full-time draws has better odds, but halftime draw would first come up before you get full-time draw. Now this is it, 0-0 for this particular game at halftime, and then the result went to the away team at full time. Now for the fourth match, the fourth ticket, we have Johnston and Kilmarnock. Johnston won this game, but we predicted halftime draw. Kilmarnock and Johnston. You can see this. This is exactly what I'm saying, that halftime draw would come in first before any full-time results. In fact, you can use halftime draw in predicting halftime full-time results. The moment you know how to predict halftime draw, you can actually tell if a team is going to draw at full-time or if they're going to win at full-time. So this is it, halftime draw. And you can see that this is how you actually make money from football predictions using just 4 matches. These are just 4 matches on my ticket. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's so easy because these 4 odds takes up the bulk of the work. Predicting halftime draw gives you 2 odds. It's not an easy task to predict this, but then if you know how to predict this, you can actually make cool money from sports betting. This strategy will work anywhere in the world at any bookie you try it on. It's going to work every single time, especially when you know how to predict this. Now, this is 24th of September, November 2024, and this is the game we played. Another 100 odd, one with 22,000. You can see this. Ajax is the team here with 1.1 odd. Remember I said that the structure follows 1.1 odd and 2 1.3 odd. Liverpool was 1.3 odd as well on that day against Southampton. And then Real Madrid was 1.3 odd, though the odd went up on this bookie while we're playing it. But 1.3 odd when you look for it online on live score apps or with using Bet365 odds. So it was 1.3 odds, and those in my ebook actually know how to get these odds. And then Torino, Monza, another Italian team that I said will give you under 3.5 goals full time. Remember I said Italian league is one of those leagues you have to focus on to get under goals from or halftime draws for. I said it on my video, so make sure to watch that video so you know the leagues to get under goals from. Now this is Torino versus Monza. We did that again. It gave us full-time draw, but we predicted halftime draw. If we go over to Soccer24 and then search for Torino, okay, it has to be 24th of November, not 23rd. So let's change this date. 24th of September, which is on Sunday, 2024. Now, this strategy will work at any single given day, any day, as long as you're getting the right odds, or if you're using analysis, as long as you are analyzing the right halftime draw matches. This will work for you because the key thing in this strategy is getting that 1.1 odd, 1.3 odd basically right. If you get the best of them, you can actually make these tickets correct and get your wins from these tickets. Now, if we head over to Italy, where we have Torino, you see they played 1-1, Torino versus Monza 1-1. And this is exactly what I said about the odds, 3.09, which I said odds ranging from 3.0 is what you start looking for when looking for under 3.5 goals. For Bet365 odds in my ebook, I've written out the odds already that you can actually use in looking out for under goals or whatever outcomes you're looking for using match odds. And you can see this particular game is giving us 0-0 halftime, and then full time they played 1-1. So that is how you predict for 4 odd and make 4 times your money in sport betting. It's not about how well you can predict or analyze games. It's about the structures you actually follow when making predictions. Structures is what pays you. So this is one of the structures I use in my VIP platform. I have a lot of structures I would share with you in future videos. 10 odd structures, 2 odd max bet structures that you need to follow and start getting wins. But if you want to become a VIP subscriber, want to become a member, you don't want to bother yourself about this, you just want to get the tips from me, make sure to hit me up on WhatsApp. The number will be in the pinned comments, or you can hit me up on social media at JaySoccerTips, Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, or Thread app. I'll be sharing with you insightful videos on this channel that you can actually use to make money from football predictions. So it's not about knowing how to predict, it's making money from predictions. Betting is not for fun. This pays way more than Forex if you actually do it well. Because check this out. This is 90,000, which is almost 100,000, plus another 93,000, plus another 97,000, plus 95,000. So in the space of 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, this ticket, this structure has actually paid almost 500,000. That is what you can do with betting if you actually do it right. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification, apply this structure, apply this knowledge I'm sharing with you on my channel, watch all my videos so you learn important insights that you can use to improve your betting. All my videos are actually linked together. I'm sharing with you important insight that will help you make money from football predictions. This is JaySoccerTips. Bye.